According to apocryphal tradition, most notably the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees, a group of angels known as the Watchers descended to earth and defied God. But physical, anchored in secret caverns. Could the Vatican, building directly atop ancient Rome's catacombs and tombs, have discovered and walled in such a pit? Vaults shuttered on old maps, and corridors beneath papal apartments that were never fully mapped are rumored to contain records of papal warnings and secret memos. One supposed entry, attributed to Pope Innocent IV in the 13th century, references a pit dug by hands not of man, binding souls not of earth, sealed in Urb Romana. The elaborate vault beneath the Clementine Hall, for example, is said to feature an inverted cross sealed behind an ancient mural, a sign of binding, not worship. They taught forbidden knowledge, mated with human women, and spawned the Nephilim. Convinced they sensed the presence of angelic beings held beyond mortal sight. In divine fury, they were cast down. Imprisoned in deep pits in the earth, a prison buried in darkness. Some chief exorcists were present not just to bless pews, but to perform rites of binding in areas now locked off to staff and pilgrims. Some versions indicate that their bonds were not just symbolic. Beneath St. Peter's Basilica lies the Vatican necropolis, a labyrinth of ancient tombs and crypts, rediscovered in the 1940s. Public tours allow only a glimpse: ancient bones, early Christian graffiti, and the revered tomb of St. Peter. But deeper still, hidden passages are sealed, shafts marked off. Legend claims that some of these locked chambers were sealed. The deep dwellers are believed to possess knowledge older than Scripture, capable of influencing the spiritual world and preparing rites of closure ahead of the coming storm. It would fracture theology, ignite apocalyptic belief, and transform Vatican City from spiritual capital into spiritual lockbox. Because of what lay within, and that Vatican engineers quietly filled passages with concrete after World War II. Whether myth or reality, the idea of hidden angels beneath St. Peter's Basilica fascinates, terrifies, and endures. The Vatican Apostolic Archives, off limits to nearly all researchers, other entries mention exorcisms conducted below St. Peter's, not of demons in living bodies, but of entities whose voices echoed through stone and steel, releasing beings that speak through thunder and bend the proud. Some dismiss these as allegory. Off-axis corridors, suspended loggias, and unused staircases hint at off-limits chambers. Some subterranean walls feature cryptic symbols, winged figures, broken halos, six-pointed stars, painted or carved centuries ago. Whether embellished or factual, these whispered records suggest the Church itself connected its underground cavities with angelic rebellion. Vatican architecture hides messages in plain sight. Esoteric historians believe these are ritual seals, meant to bind supernatural forces. Could it have been used to trap something cosmic? Several modern priests have claimed to experience strange dreams or visions, dreams of voices, as though echoing through underground halls. Some report waking in cold terror. In confidential Vatican circles, experienced exorcists have allegedly been consulted to cleanse dark spaces beneath the basilica. During renovations in the 1950s, they say, Christian tradition holds that fallen angels are imprisoned until the final judgment. But legends of their physical containment stretch beyond Scripture, into myth. If the Vatican has indeed walled them in beneath its foundations, it would represent not just theological symbolism but literal incarceration of spiritual beings. Such a reality would mean the Vatican guards more than doctrine. It guards what remains of that first cosmic rebellion. Why would such a secret be quietly preserved for centuries? Fear of contamination. By burying them beneath Rome, beneath what is now the epicenter of Catholic faith, the Church ensures they remain sealed, forgotten, and powerless. But legends suggest that every so often, rituals are renewed, seals reinforced, and oaths taken by popes in private ceremonies. Various medieval prophecies described the gates under the Church opening at the end of times, but if physical gateways exist beneath the Vatican, then the mythology becomes unsettlingly literal. Some conspiracy theorists believe the Church has prepared for this day, keeping the keys, guarding the seals. If the exiled angels truly lie beneath the Vatican, sealed and silenced, their revelation would be revelatory and catastrophic. but interest in conspiracy, mysticism, and ancient religion remains high.